Class 10 children, today we will learn a new chapter, chapter 2 banking. So this chapter is referred for recurring or cumulative account, not for the savings account. Now, recurring account means is such type of account where a person has to deposit every month a fixed amount as they prefer, like for 500 rupees per month, 1000 rupees per month for a certain period of time. So such account is known as a recurring account. So let us start with a formula here. In this chapter banking, the first formula is here for interest. Interest equal to here P into n plus 1 into r by 2 into 12 into 100. So here I have written what is the meaning of I. I here mean to say interest. The extra money which we get by the end of the maturity. Suppose you happen to deposit 6,000 rupees and in return you get 7,000 rupees. So the 1,000 extra money which you are getting is called interest. Now P, here principal as monthly installment. Here P is known as principal and in the form of monthly installment. Suppose you happen to deposit 500 rupees per month. Every month you go and pay 500. Then 500 will be said as principal. Here n is referred as time in month. So here n is time in month, not in year. Suppose you happen to say 1 year, that means I have to write 12 month. If you happen to write 2 years, then we have to write 24 months in this formula. Here rate R is rate, and rate of interest, you know, for for the money the bank pays some rate of interest, and with that your money increases, so that is rate. Rate is written in the form of percentage. So number 2 formula here we have interest equal to, this is second formula of interest. This is first formula, this is second formula. Interest equal to maturity value minus total sum deposited. So maturity value means at the time of maturity how much you get. That money if you subtract with total sum deposited, then that is called interest. Suppose you happen to get 7,000 by the end of the time, then suppose your 7,000 will be called as maturity value, and suppose you have deposited 6,000, that means 7,000 minus 6,000, that is 1,000 is the extra money which you are getting, is called as interest. Now maturity value, we have one more formula for maturity value, the last formula, total sum deposited plus interest. Now total sum deposited also is called P into N, where P is monthly installment principal in the form of monthly installment, and N is called total number of time. So if you multiply both this, you get total sum deposited and plus interest. So in this chapter, to solve any sum, hardly you need to use any two formula. So you have a little bit take care, children, that while using interest formula, either you will use one or two. How to know that? I will tell you. If you have maturity value, if you have monthly installment, and if you have time, then use second formula. And if rate is given, then use number 1 formula. So I will take one example for you here. Mohan has a recurring deposit account. Suppose Mohan has one account, recurring deposit account. He deposits rupees 2,500 per month for 2 years. So he is depositing rupees 2,500 per month. That means this is called P. The money which we deposit per month is called P. And it is happening for 2 years. It is called N. That is 24 months. And if he gets 66,250 at the time of maturity, this is called maturity value. This is at the time of maturity, Mohan got this much. Then find the interest paid by the bank. You have to find the interest paid by the bank. And second number, the rate of interest. So whatever is given, I have written here, children. You see, P was given 2,500, N was given as 2 years, and that I have made 24 months. Maturity value was given as a total sum of 66,250. So interest you have to find and rate you have to find. This is our question. So I am going to use number 2 formula here for interest. Why? Because number 1 formula also I can use, but I am using number 2 because in number 2 I have the maturity value, I have P and I have N. So it is better to use number 2 formula. So I am using number 2 formula where I equal to maturity value minus P into N. So using number 2 formula. So maturity value is 66,250 minus P is given in the form as a 2500 and time is given 24 months. If you multiply this both, you get 60,000. So 66,250 minus 60,000 is 6,250. This is our first answer. Now second question, we have to find rate. So to find rate, you can see rate is available here. So I am again going to use interest formula to find rate. So same number 1 formula I am using, I equal to P into N, N plus 1 into R by 2 into 12 into 100. So where interest just now we got 6,250. So I am using arrow and writing 6,250 equal to P value, you know it is 2500, it is written here also, into N is 24, that is month, and N plus 1, 24 plus 1 into R because R is unknown, and by 2 into 12 into 100. And if you cancel all this, you can see 12 to the 24, 2 got cancelled, 2 zeros got cancelled here. Finally we have 25 into R, and this comes here same, and this 25 into R is 625 R. Since you have to find R, so interchange it, children. Bring this number this side and this number that side, and when you interchange, then R equal to 6,250 by 6 by this 625 will come and divide here, and if you cancel it, you get 10. So R is 10%. So here we got rate 10% and our interest was 6,250. So children, watch this video very carefully and learn this answer. Thank you, children.